I appreciate the sentiment, but hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 10 of season 2 of Stargirl. Last week's episode cleared up a little bit of the haze surrounding the backstory of the JSA and their first major encounter with Eclipso, and how they resolved that by taking the life of Eclipso's host at that time, something they kind of just buried with their legacy, something that a secret hell that would have definitely helped Yolanda move forward, and maybe even accept what she did, because a lot of her pain right now is coming from feeling like she hasn't earned that mantle. But truth is, the very same Wildcat that she got this, mantle passed down from, so that she's taken over for, was more than willing to go and take a life if it meant saving more lives. So I'm curious to see where these revelations are going to go and how they're going to help shape the team moving forward. The episode itself ended with, again, the truth being revealed and outed to Courtney, and her going off on Pat and Barbara, both who knew this secret and kept it from her this entire time, in a way that she might have been able to help her friends deal with their trouble, their trauma, their guilt. So yeah, I really like how this season is really digging into the psychological aspects of this, the repercussions, the consequences of their actions last season, the consequences of the actions taken by the JSA, the original JSA, and how that's kind of come to a boiling point here. Yeah, the ISA is gone, but now it's just like Calypso's out there and he's feeding on everybody's concerns and negative emotions, and it's become a little bit of a Stephen King season for a bit. So I'm really curious to see where this whole thing goes. We've got, after this episode, 3 more to go, so we're almost to the end of the line. But guys, just like with everything else, if you want to check out the full-length, unedited reaction to this episode, you can check that out over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, it gets you access to that as well. Just one of the ways you can help support the channel, help us work towards getting an editor to help with more shows so we don't have to drop any, or we can even pick up more shows as they come down the line. Another way you can support the channel is simply by liking, commenting, and subscribing, as well as sharing the videos. But guys, that all down and out of the way, let's go ahead and catch back up with the gang and see how we move forward from this. Here we go. Another decades ago. I like how they just want to be really vague about exactly when the JSA was active and when they weren't.
Somehow we could find a way to save Bruce Gordon. Instead, I brought you to a murder. That was my birthday gift. It's an engraved watch. And it was gone. You snuck that gift into my room.
Aww.
And I got it back, because it meant the world to me. Still does.
Why are you such a shitbag to him then? And let other people be a shitbag to him.
You're my brother. He threatened you.
The chosen families.
The JSA killed an innocent man. For once, it's not on Eclipso. It's on you.
Shade? Yep.
It's not my best entrance. I'll tell you how to defeat Eclipso.
Eclipso's not in a host anymore. He's free.
Fuse the diamond back together, and you will drag that beast back to his prison.
That sounds too easy.
No direct contact with that bloody gem.
So you can't touch it.
If my advice to your former partner led to the JSA crossing some noble line, I only told the truth then, as I do now.
We don't really have a lot of options.
If Benedict Cumberbatch here is correct, how the heck are we supposed to put the diamond back together?
With the power of light, you silly boy.
The staff.
With the staff.
The staff still isn't strong enough.
I got an idea.
You're staring at me.
Could you take those off, please?
They help me see what's real.
That's one way to make sure your parents don't think you're crazy.
It's hard to explain.
Try, honey.
No. I
I'm not ready to talk about this.
Oh my gosh.
Got it. You both have told me to make friends for years, and right now, they need me.
I'm fucking proud of Beth, man.
If anything besides the staff can fuse the diamond back together, it'll be Jenny's ring.
Ah.
But she didn't leave us any way to find her.
So she just booked it after she supercharged herself? We're going on a road trip to track down the new Green Lantern.
Well, I mean, we'll just have to earn their trust back.
Eclipso is taking his revenge on the JSA out on us.
And you and Dad leave us alone with the shade.
I'm here to protect you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but... Dude, has Mike not talked to Jakeem in how many days? We haven't seen him at all since he got the pen. Did his car become Bumblebee?
How could you think murder was okay?
He didn't.
And I don't. There was a vote. I didn't stop them.
Yolanda would have known that she wasn't the first member of the JSA to take a life and regret it.
Aww. How is Grundy just walking to the police station without being seen? But that's really sweet. If it comes down to a physical fight against Eclipso in some way, maybe Grundy can help. Health declining.
The shade here?
I'm sorry, Beth.
Dr. McNider? Hello?
Hey, keep an eye on the bad guy on the couch. Don't do anything stupid.
What's he gonna do? Like, what's he gonna go grab?
Check that out. There was another fire earlier this week, a green one.
Okay.
Hello? The connection just got much stronger. Where are you?
At my friend's house. I know he tried to kill you the night the JSA died.
He saved me.
Called it.
He was hired to procure a black diamond, but instead had a forgery made. It was for a cabal called the Men of Tears. This dark ritual called for a sacrifice. So instead of paying the Shade what he was due, the cabal kidnapped him and decided he was to be that sacrifice. But the diamond he provided them was a fake, but it opened a doorway to the dark power of the Shadowlands.
The shade became the vessel.
Hello, Emily.
Oh, he's not doing too good.
My dear sister, I'm so sorry. Time took you from me, and I lost my way.
Can you open the files on Eclipso? There might be something there that could help.
Damn, finally.
That's a lot of reading.
This was a workspace for me and Starman.
Green Arrow and Speedy. Stop Spider.
Hi.
Yeah.
Someone's been here.
I think you were right. Jenny's been staying here.
Somebody named Todd Rice was sent there.
She's still looking for her brother.
I think that's Jenny's brother.
Oh, Mike's actually trying to fix Stripe.
Damn it.
Trying to fix Stripe.
Robots would be a lot more like Legos, I guess not.
The fuck, Mike?
Look out your window at the craziness that is happening in the sky right now. There is a cloudless thunderstorm arcing pink lightning.
Wow, and who was I talking about today?
It's called the Helix Institute for Youth
Courtney? Pat?
Hi.
Todd's adoption files were sealed. I broke into the federal building, trying to find them. When I couldn't, I got frustrated.
Now, what's happened to your brother?
He was arrested for shoplifting a few months ago, but ended up here. Then he vanished last week.
Let your brother have a yellow ring or something else. Luis Love. Oh, I'm sure that's a comic name.
Mr. Bones,
Mr. Bones?
did you know that Todd Rice has a sister? I told them Todd wasn't here.
Okay.
What is that?
I think it's a gumdrop.
What? Is that Jakeem's house, or did he do that to somebody else's house?
How is any of this even possible? Eclipso doesn't follow the rules of our world.
Look at you. You're a human lantern of pure energy.
We need to focus on the diamond right now. Give it a shot, Jenny.
Oh no. Oh, this is just going to give him his powers back. It has nothing to do with Eclipso, I bet.
We have to get them to stop. What do you mean?
Oh, well, too late.
The Shade lied.
Allowing me to access my powers again.
It won't trap Eclipso. It will summon him.
What? Jesus. Well, you're gonna get to meet McNider and probably Cindy down there. We need Starman. We need Starman now. Starman, show up, find Pat, get your staff, help him out. God. Fuck. Well, forget everything I've said about the Shade. He's a sniveling little bastard. Damn it. It was a good episode though. Set up a couple things I wasn't so sure where it's going like with this organization, this Nurse Love, the Dr. Bones or Mr. Bones or whatever she called, who's got Jenny's brother. So it was an interesting little side plot for Courtney and Pat to kind of ease their way over the hill of this trust barrier they've built in the last episode. Mike tracking down Jakeem and Thunderbolt just after I was like, we haven't seen Jakeem in a really long time, not since that one episode. So he's been wishing for candy, it seems like. So we're going to be getting Jakeem in on this. We're like getting in the big guns. We tracked down Jenny. We got our Green Lantern back. And I guess she just up and left. I still think it's a little odd that they didn't mention her at all in any of the lines of dialogue throughout the show from that point onward until now. It was just a little weird. But it's fine. She just up and left and leave them any notes or anything like that about where she was going, what she was going to do. So whatever, I'll forgive that. The Shade manipulating things to heal himself makes sense, though the flip around to that, the fact that he was summoning Eclipso to their location as part of that was more he was like sacrificing some chips on the board to save himself. But he better put those powers to some use then. So he's tied to the diamond itself, not necessarily Eclipso. But the diamond binds the mortal world to the Shadowlands, which is where his powers come from. The bit of that shard from the fake that is in him. Little weird, a little confused on his origin, but it is what it is. I'll roll with it. I might have to look up the character a little bit more and read like what the lore, the comic background is, because I haven't really been I haven't dove that much into some of these characters to avoid spoilers and such. But we got like a side organization that's kind of being introduced. Maybe that's something we'll follow up on. We're at the tail end of the season, so I have to imagine we'll follow up on that next season more than likely. Maybe that'll be a story thread for season 3. We still haven't seen Joel McHale since, like, in the present day, since he reunited with Pat's ex, trying to track down Pat. We haven't seen him since then. Seen him in a lot of flashbacks, though, and he's a series regular for next season, so we're curious to see when he's going to pop up. He might even be there to help them get Courtney back from the Shadowlands, or maybe her, Cindy, and Mid-Nite with Beth on the outside figure out a way to get them back. Or maybe the Shade will just get them out. I don't know. I was really liking this team up, and then, you know, this happened. Bastard. Grundy bringing Rick the apples was a sweet little touch in the episode. We actually got to follow up with Rick. We haven't touched base with Yolanda at all since, you know, she dropped off everything. You know, her mother told everybody to stop calling her. She doesn't want any part of that. So I really want Yolanda to learn the truth about this, and hopefully that might be a little bit of a nudge to help her over this slump of self-doubt and self-destruction over herself. Calypso, mildly inconvenienced by the ring, but he still could pimp smack that shit out of the way. I don't know how they're going to stop this dude, man. I really don't. Am I missing anything else? I think that's pretty much it. Charles was able to actually unlock the files for Eclipso for Beth so that she could read all that. Oh yeah, her confrontation with her parents. It's like, you know what, I'm going to keep wearing these goggles. It's safe. I'm not going to tell you why. You guys keep your secrets. I do me. You know, told me to get some friends. You're too busy. You can't even figure out what's going on with your own lives. I'm going to peace out. You ain't need me. I like that. She's just like done with her shit, done with it all. She's kind of, after that conflict with Eclipso, she kind of like, she's just standing her ground. Love you, Beth. Hell yeah. But as far as, I'm going to leave a JSA member to guard my family and watch over the Shade should he do anything shady. I know she's like the only member you have at the moment, but what on earth would she have done in this situation had the Shade got up and done something? She's not a fighter. She's a thinker. She's a surveyor. She's the tech person. So like, I mean, she's all you got. So got to work with what you got, I guess. But if I was Mike and Barb, I would have been like, I definitely feel safe. Anyway, it was a fun episode, guys. I want to know what you thought. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. You can also join us in our Discord. Links to that and our socials are down in the description below. You can also check out the full-length reaction over on Patreon or become a member here on the channel. Speaking of, I want to shout out our channel legends before you go. Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Comey, Philly Vane, Yori Korskov, Margaret Grace, Peelings M, and Mary Bradley. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But we're one step closer to the end, and we're about to break. I don't know why that turned into a Linkin Park rhythm there at the end. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next week. Take care, everybody.